If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. About to kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, if they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion, and right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to...
Oh, it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. The give to the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes the handoff, it's Udo. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Moss. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. To throw, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The lone back's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Going with the ground game left. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Hugo. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McClain. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good, you're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Barrels ahead. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. On the ground with the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Back to pass, it's Levin. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Looking for space, it's Udo. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go right back to the run. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Back to throw, it's Levin. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Gonna run it, it's Udo. Shakes off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Tyson. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Hard running there. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. He wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tyson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his second year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game, and Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scattaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
Looking for space. It's Udo. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sliding a little tougher than on that last run.
It's now 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Back's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Udo. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The hand to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Connors. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Moss. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. The sure hands, it's Connors. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Going right to work up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moss. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds his tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The running back has it. Stumbled to the ground. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To the air, it's Wegman. Caught in the backfield, it's York. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Cougars are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the ground with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looking for a crease. It's Udo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll go with a direct snap. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
Oh, my, he just shanked that one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well stick with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. On the direct snap, it's Udo. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. They've got him before he gets the 1st down marker, and the screen does not deliver. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. slithers into space. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air, it's Wegman. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
at this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Connors. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Johnson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's McClain. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Spins away from the defense. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On the snap, it's Udo. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. To the air, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Sweet cut there. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. To the air, it's Wegman. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Running into the open space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Fighting off the defender. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He wants a big play here late. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.